will send one in. Minyosa will let it slide back to the line, and it goes beyond Spencer Evans, all the way back inside the zone. Callum Croskery, who played with the Chicago Steel last year in the USHL. Puck gets shot in. Greyhounds are first to it, with Quinn McKenzie trying to work. This Greyhounds team is a deep team as it goes across for Croskery. Slides one down low, set up, sharp angle shot, and covering was Charlie Robertson on the attempt. 180 this evening will settle things back behind the net.
That makes you feel old.
Here's Janowski, who I hear is from Welland. Andrew turns him back. Lead pass, Zada. Drifts one in on George. He wants to keep things moving, and Croskery will slide one around. And the Greyhounds try to break it out again with that inside tip. This one gets all jammed up. And it's inside the IceDog zone. Blake Barnes drawing back in to the lineup. He's been in and out of the lineup, with the IceDogs having extra healthy defensemen. Chromiak moves it forward, and Tiller shoots it in. George out to play it, and you can see how well he can play the puck. Minyosa looking for Jeremy Martin, and they'll battle down low. Third member of this line is Quinn McKenzie. Greyhounds keep it in. Here's McKenzie, stepping up was Barnes. Galianoff on the draw, along with Noah Laus, one of Sault Ste. Marie's 2 first-round picks from last year's OHL draft, with Ryan Kaczynski being the other one. Greyhounds turn back, and it's fired in by Spencer Evans. Hull will shoot it in. Karam right to George, and look at how he reverses it smartly. Evans then slowed up, and now it's a turnover. Noah Reed with the sharp angle. Tried to center one out front, deflected off the side of the net. Here's Noah Reed. Noah Reed cycles. Good work here by Niagara. Galianoff back to the line. Barnes will set it up. Tiller had it go off the heel of his stick. Noah Reed looks to force it to the side of the net. Good work here by Niagara as they've got the Greyhounds hemmed in. Barnes gloves it, but it's beyond the blue line, and he just has to shuffle one off for Galianoff, who drifts one in on George. Croskery reverses it. And a good head of steam for Cloutier. Down low it goes for McKenzie. Minyosa's there to support. Minyosa looks back to the line. Croskery well covered. Nice play by Zada. Martin will play one around. Fisher tries a move. Fisher is a second rounder of St. Louis, by the way. Spencer moves it to Robrick. IceDogs are having all sorts of trouble getting the puck out, and Robrick will shuffle one off for Spencer. Has to deal with 2 forechecking Greyhounds, and now the puck is in front of the net, rolled through him. Wong used his long reach to. It's cleared by Ray Smith, who's got some words and a shot for Minyosa, who slashed him in the gloves.
Galianoff is so valuable. He gets an offensive opportunity on this PK, and then he was back to help on the other side of it.
Here is Cloutier, does a big wide circle. Croskery across. Sharon up top for Croskery. Set up again for Sharon. Backdoor feed knocked by Spencer. Cloutier rushes to get it. Well, bang away, and it goes back towards Croskery, who was able to elude Hayden Reed down low. Shot knuckling in, and Robertson had to deal with that. We'll see if that gets registered as a shot on goal for the Greyhounds. Sharon, last 15 of the power play, scores! Of the season, and Cloutier went this year to play at Arizona State. Got a serious E. coli virus and ended up on dialysis and in the hospital, a very serious situation. So he returns to Sault Ste. Marie, where ironically he's got an Ironman streak going, and we'll get to that in a second as the Greyhounds are turned back at the blue line, and Patterson tries to make a move around Jeremy Martin and can't. Shot follow-up, and it's shot wide of the net as Brady Smith was in there. Now the Greyhounds feeling the momentum after scoring on their first official with 7 goals and 9 assists. And you're beating one of the best in junior hockey in Carter George. So Patterson has earned it, his 25th of the season. Minyosa with a shot, and there's Reisnecker sliding and sacrificing again back on the ice after getting shaken up. Hayden Reed, risky pass, picked up by Hage forward. He was looking for Edgar, who couldn't knock it out of midair, and it will be icing call. Set up for Chromiak, who feeds Liam Spencer, and he'll shoot one in. Rings all the way around. Edgar tried to angle and twist away from Travis Hayes. Good hard work by Big Wraith Smith, who goes tumbling down, and Spencer Evans is in there too. They'll battle for it along the boards, and they'll move it slowly towards the corner, and the referees are saying, play it, move it, and they do. Croskery plays one around, and maybe there's another battle that's going to ensue on the other side.
Nothing wrong with a little interference in hockey, eh?
Evans forward and picked up, and here comes Travis Hayes. Hayes slides one in, covered up by Robertson. Robrick back on the ice. Face-off win by Brady Smith. On the left side, sent down low by Laus. In the middle and trying to pull the trigger was Brady Smith. Vaughn will shrug off some contact as he moved it forward. Here's Chromiak, last 10 seconds of the period. And Chromiak will just reverse course and is intent on burning off much of that time. Robrick will settle. 20 minutes in the books here.
Is George, that little fella?
Shot. I believe it is Curious George. I rarely see him without the man with the yellow hat, so I cannot confirm. My research doesn't go that deep. Chromiak in all sorts of trouble, has to take it outside the blue line. Here's Chromiak. Cross-ice feed. Hayden Reed chips. Edgar in on the forecheck, and he's there with a solid bump on Spencer Evans, but it's skated out by Quinn McKenzie. And McKenzie gets nailed by Hayden Reed for his troubles. Here's Chromiak. Through the middle. Taken by Hayden Reed. Reed with a good move. Save made by George. Rebound, scores! The Ice Dogs O'Martin then tried to hit Spencer Evans with a pass, and that failed to materialize. Drop pass, Noah Reed with a move and a backhand score! And Noah Reed!
Which this goal is created. And Niagara's been great as far as getting to that transition. Nice little drop pass, cut to the shooting lane, backhand on George. You can see he gets the netminder to commit to the butterfly. Gallianoff, again, does a great job of bringing his man towards him and then drops it, and that creates a nice little lane for Reed to take advantage of. What a gorgeous...
The zone. Smith rolls it forward, poked away by Robertson, and then deflected away out front as Reisnecker was standing strong in front of the net. Loose puck is picked up. Travis Hayes back to the line. Spencer Evans sets it up. Croskery turned it over. Hayden Reed might have a breakaway. Reed coming in. Scores! Well, it's all Niagara.
So far. And what's he bring? He brings that energy every single shift, and he's going to get rewarded here. Does a great job of creating a turnover, moves the puck ahead, puts himself in position to win the race, and just beats George just under the box glove. What a gorgeous goal that is, and a huge goal for Niagara. Big, mobile, smart, takes away lanes, closes gaps, moves the puck.
Tiller, Edgar, falls down but leaves the puck, and it's picked up by Riley Patterson. Patterson ran into Pangretich at the half boards. Croskery will leave it as Cloutier headmans the puck up. McKenzie, Cloutier hustles to the front of the net, and McKenzie has to tightrope the blue line. Makes a nice move on Tiller, who got a stick in on him. And then Tiller will pick it up behind the net, a minute to go in 4-on-4. Kenzie with a turnover, or Sharon with a turnover. Back it goes, and stopped by Robertson, as tested by Sharon, and And Robertson released it. Everybody kind of froze for a little bit there, but play goes on. Here is Ryan Robrick, chips and charges as he tries to get inside a Croskery and does. Loose puck picked up by Jeremy Martin, and Martin had his taken away by Robrick. Tiller fires one in. IceDogs
again. So something that I think they're continually tidying up.
Lead pass. Zada giving chase. Took a bit of a glove in the face from Evans on the way. Minyosa plays it back. Space for Croskery, and he fires one in. Chromiak takes a hit, makes the play forward. McKenzie takes a hit. There's a shot. Got a couple players tangled up in the corner. Chromiak and Martin. Puck is played forward. Zada gets it to Patterson, who might have a lean to the net. Patterson driving in, still got the puck, and then George stayed with him and made a save and it hit. Oshie Vong, you were the one who actually did the research on this, and that is the confirmed name from the team and himself.
I talked to the media person, and that's the way he wants his name pronounced. Who's calling you on it?
I've got some messages.
Oh.
Puck is moved forward. 2-on-1. Edgar, Hayden Reed. Edgar, pass to Hayden Reed just beyond his reach, and Minyosa looks to turn it back. Or McKenzie looks to turn it back with Minyosa in transition. Stick save. Mix have had some struggles in third periods. They lost the 3-2 lead against Barrie a week ago here at the Meridian Center, and Barrie won 5-3. They lost the 3-1 lead against Brantford. And though they did come back and win that game in overtime 4-3, so this is an important lead protect for Niagara. Here's Robrick, and that one just off the top, deflected it in. Cross ice, Doherty off his skates, picked up, and always in traffic. That was Travis Hayes rolling one wide as the puck is inside the Greyhound zone. Evans chased by Wraith Smith, and Smith will keep up the forecheck. Minyosa turns the puck over as Ryerson Edgar got a stick in there. So Edgar, who didn't make it to our interview location, getting some medical repairs, back on the ice, gets it to Doherty and knocked away by George. Here's Ryerson Edgar battling, and it's now Minyosa. He'll skate it out, and an extra. Scrambled off the draw. Robrick able to get it in deep. Evans back. Croskery playing it forward. Here comes Hayes banking one to Minyosa. Hayes there to support. McKenzie went to the front of the net. Hayes lost control, and it comes to the neutral zone. Evans on the other side will roll one in. Chromiak, Tiller, and
three white sweaters. Net front in front of Robertson.
Minyosa off the draw. Puck back to the line. Evans with a one-timer. That one ripped wide of the net. Picked up by Croskery. Robrick a chance to turn it up ice, and he'll lift one, puts Patterson on the fly down the left wing.
Growing here and getting better every shift, playing that full 200 game. And when you can commit to the 200 feet, you're going to get more offensive opportunities.
Minyosa with a shot from the point, tracked and stopped by Charlie Robertson. Minyosa battling. Puck will come towards the line. Chase Reed backs up, and Patterson tried to catch him with a bank attempt, and it didn't work. And again, it's going to be called on the. Drafted him and traded him to Sault Ste. Marie. Sault Ste. Marie controls. Puck will go back to Croskery via Evans. Here's Evans. He'll take a shot. Robertson, the save. Rebound is loose. And Patterson plays it forward. Zada stops and then gets it to Robrick, who drifted it through, and it got blocked. Puck is backhanded down low by Alaus. Chromiak moves it quickly. Zada couldn't clear, but Patterson will be able to clear. Or Patterson coming in on a breakaway. Oh, he tried to go between the legs and was stopped by George.
What a pass to Patterson. My goodness.
And Patterson will lift it in.
And then block shot. Boy, oh boy, that's a hockey player.
Right off the hand, Ed.
IceDogs 6 goal. Pace Electric.
Gordy will backhand one down low. We've got an injured Ice Dog off the draw. It's Wraith Smith. And they